work on doing this. I got this one, right?
Well, the animals briefly. The H101 platform is used in the MOD in the guise of the Merlin. Two types, the Merlin Mark 1, 44 aircraft deployed for the Royal Navy in the Maritime Patrol, and the Mark 3, the battlefield support helicopter, 22 aircraft for the Royal Air Force. AgustaWestland and Lockheed are very much together. It's about the shared environment. We work together, we have a single mission, single goals. We work together in the same facilities here at Yeovil and elsewhere. So what we mean by one team is that we have the right behaviours. We've got to do this in the right manner, in a culture of openness and trust with each other. We're definitely focused on the operational task, and we are in touch with it almost hour by hour with the frontline squadrons. Benefit to all, we're talking about improving the output of Merlin, we're talking about reducing the cost of ownership to the MOD, and we're talking about maintaining and increasing our profit. It's win-win-win, and that's the basis of it being something that will succeed.
Prime Minister, on behalf of everybody here at AgustaWestland and Yeovil, we would like to give you a very warm welcome and thank you for coming here today. We're always very appreciative as a team of senior visitors coming here to visit us, but in your case that is particularly so thank you very much, sir. My thanks also to our Chief Executive, Engineer Giuseppe Orsi, who's also here with us today, and also to our Ministry of Defence customers and all our suppliers who are here for this great event. I'd also like to pay tribute to the way in which Finmeccanica, our shareholder, supports us as we strive for preeminence in the international helicopter market. Finmeccanica has made a significant investment in the UK, and the UK is now Finmeccanica's second home. Prime Minister, you visited us today at an exciting time for the history of our company. We're going through a major transformation with our strategic partnership under DIS with the Ministry of Defence. And I think you've briefly seen some of that exemplified in the future links contracting we're undertaking and in the integrated Merlin operational support. Being the biggest employer in this region places a particular responsibility on us. This is the home of the British helicopter industry. And whilst we operate at a national and international level, we're very proud of our regional heritage. In the southwest, we have over 300 suppliers, from very small to major international players in the defence industry. In the last year in the UK alone, we placed orders of over £500 million, 50% of which was placed in this region. And finally, the company is fully supportive and helped to develop the defence industrial strategy. Our strategic partnership with the Ministry of Defence, signed last year, heralds a completely new way of working. We're already seeing major changes in how we work together, which benefit both the Ministry of Defence and the services and the company. As a result, frontline operations are receiving significant and measurable improvement through our joint efforts. This remains the fundamental tenet of our partnership. I hope, Prime Minister, you've seen some of these aspects in the tour you've had this afternoon. We as a company are very proud of our long involvement with Her Majesty's Armed Forces. We know that when our products leave this factory, they're going to be tested in some of the harshest environments in the world. And Prime Minister, we'd like you to know that our commitment to our armed forces is absolute, and we will always provide the very best equipment and support.
Thank you very much, Alan, Giuseppe, and ladies and gentlemen. It's a very great honour for me to be here with you at AgustaWestland today in this very famous factory, which is producing so much extraordinary quality in our helicopter industry. I've just in this whirlwind tour been able to see something of the amazing work you do with the Merlin and the Lynx, and of course the Presidential 101 as well. So this is probably one of the most exciting facilities in this industry, but in any form of manufacturing industry anywhere in Europe. And I just wanted to say to you two things. First of all, the work that's been done here in terms of skills and training and apprenticeships is fantastically important for the industrial base of this country for the future. I mean, the young people that are here and getting first-class access to training and skills, they're going to be the people in the years to come that are going to be building the helicopters of the future. And the second thing is that this is probably one of the most competitive industries anywhere in the world today. I think some of you will know just how difficult it is to get these contracts, not just here but internationally today, and therefore the quality of what is produced is so fantastically important. And the great thing about this company today is that it's forming the partnerships that are necessary to produce that quality and keep competitive. The industrial strategy for the defence industry owes a lot, I think, to your input. But basically, as I've just seen for myself, as a result of people working in a partnership environment, and as a result also of making sure that the Ministry of Defence, the Armed Forces, the various suppliers, and you yourselves are going through everything together, are working through everything together. I mean, something like 20% of the support costs being taken out of various projects, that is a huge competitive advantage. And I think that partnership concept is right at the centre of what we want to achieve for the future. And the fact that this is now part of a major European industry, where you've got pride of place in producing the very best and the very highest quality, it's got to be the way to go for us in the future. And so it's a real pleasure to be with you here today. But you know, it doesn't matter what decisions are taken in government or indeed in management. Nothing ever works unless you've got the workforce to complement all of that. And one thing you should know is that virtually wherever this industry is talked about in the world, and I obviously get the chance in my job to talk to people in different parts of the world about the industry and where it's going, the reputation of this workforce here at this plant is probably amongst the highest, if not the highest, of any workforce anywhere in the world engaged in a similar business. So for all those reasons, it's a real pleasure and honour to come down and see you all today. I'm sorry it's such a very brief visit, but it is a fascinating example of what British industry at its best can do in partnership with others in Europe, elsewhere. And I wish you all the very, very best of luck for the future. Thank you very much.